video and start the stream. Go live. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Okay. And hello, good people of Twitch. Welcome to episode 7 of Rustici Streams Monster Prom, the show where we get extremely stressed over technical issues. So, yeah, sorry if there were any technical issues there, if I was kind of silent for a prolonged period of time. Yeah, first of all, I kind of ended up starting this episode a lot later than usual, and then on top of that, for some reason, my streaming program wasn't working. So, yeah, that's kind of something that gave me a lot of stress. I mean, on top of that, you can see this right now, but I'm starting this episode at 8:30 p.m., which I think is the latest I've ever streamed. And I mean, I guess, you know, when it comes to just stuff like this, late streaming is always bound to happen. I mean, I start my streams late pretty much every time, but, like, never this late, you know? So, guess this was a first for me. Yeah, the first time I started a stream a half hour late. Yay. Okay, well, enough pre-rambling. Let's just get this show on the road. Okay, and naturally one player. And a full game. Okay, and skip all this. And, you know, it's been a while. Let's go with Amira this time. Actually, yeah, Amira. Naturally, custom name. What to give? You know, in honor of the recent technical issues I've been having, I think I know the perfect name to give Amira this round. Actually, hang on. Let me think of something appropriate. Perfect. Loading. Trying to decide on this one. I'm kind of feeling a she this time. Load it up. Yeah. Load it up. Loading. Also just. Sorry, just had to move something around. Anyways, we've already seen all of this. So yeah, this round we're kind of just going after the secret ending again. But again, at the very least, I know we've kind of gone after the secret endings multiple times, but at the very least, the one I'm going after this time is one I've done a total of 2 times, and if you've been keeping up with these streams, you know which one I'm talking about. But anyways, yeah. Naturally, we gotta pick the money options, so here we go. Wild Wolves, and is this another? Oh, yeah, I think we've actually seen this one before. Yeah, this is another money option. Bullshit. It's a regular social network, but each time someone shares news that isn't supported by real facts, they're taxed, and the money goes to the people exposed to that bullshit. And that was another wealthy option. Nice. What criteria would you use to name your children? And, you know, why don't we try and go after... Actually, let's read these first. These actually sound like pretty good answers. Something simple and friendly, like Bobby or Mary. I will research for a name that is pun-proof and joke-proof. No one will pick on them. Just a swear word a non-heteronormative name to give them freedom to define themselves on their own terms. Our name plus 2 the second. Meh, no name. It's just too much work. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling we're going after Liam this round. But again, to be fair, I'm also going after the secret ending, so we'll just see what happens. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this one would be Liam's, so let's see what he's got to say. Okay, it was Liam's. Nice. Okay.
Let's do this.
9 money. And actually, where should we go first? Trying to decide here, because we have enough money for the secret ending, but you know what, why don't we actually, yeah. You know, I'm not gonna waste time on it. Let's just go to the library first, like we always do. We've already seen all of this. Okay, anyways. You look up to find Liam and Scott waving their phones in each other's faces. What about this one? No, I definitely swipe left on that one, bro. But this is my best picture. But it's not even a picture of you. It's just a photo of a stop sign wearing a top hat. It's artistic. I don't know. Maybe if it was a picture of a fire hydrant. But it's not as if your pictures are in any way superior. What are you even doing in this one? Oh, smiling? Like a good boy.
So mainstream.
See? Unacceptable. But I like smiling. Are you sure it's wrong? Of course I am. Look, I'll even bring you an impartial third party. You're renowned for your honorary dating app TM success. Oh, sorry. You're renowned for your... actually, hang on. We already used corn for the P word. Sure, why not? You're renowned for your Randy dating app TM success. The app where you can only date one guy who's named Randy. What's your secret? I don't just smile with my face. I also draw a smiley face on my bare chest. If only we were going after Scott this round. Or I shock and amaze them with my custom monogram photo. Sipa Mustache Enigma. Yeah, we're going with this one. Yeah. I mean, it's Liam's, but still. Guess we gotta get that creativity up. Oh, you think you're the only one with filter game? I rock filters so obscure, I haven't even heard of them yet. Classic roll fire hydrant, dead mouse on train tracks, eternal beige. Your filter isn't even fit to filter my filters. Well, at least he likes us more now. You didn't know you could filter filters. You've got a lot to learn about being an indie piece of shit. You lose -2 fun and -1 creativity. Oh man, we are really low on creativity this round. So, anyways, noon. So, here's the thing. I know we always sit with our classmates, but you know, since the secret ending, I'm pretty sure doesn't involve asking any of them out. We're gonna spend this stream hanging out with the secondary characters, or the tertiary cast. Actually, kind of excited to see what shenanigans we get into this one, because I feel like we don't hang out with them enough. So yeah, and first one is the Fair, one of the best characters in the game in my opinion. So yeah, let's see what she brings to our day. You find the slave sitting alone at a table. Is she even a student or what? Narrator, I can assure you she is.
This is impossible.
Wait, are you choosing to sit with me? Yep. For some reason, no one ever intentionally sits next to me. I usually have to ambush them and threaten to kill them. I wonder why. It's a mystery. Anyway, I'm really happy now. I'm flattered that, actually, man, the Slayer is such a tsundere, and I love her for it so much. Wouldn't give a shit about you under normal circumstances, but today I'm on a quest. Yeah, that's right. I'm not emotionally vulnerable. I'm just on a quest to slay the werewolf of Wall Street, and I need a monster sidekick. You're going to help me, obviously. I just need to know what your class is. Are you a fighter, a mage, a cleric? Out with it. Oh, you're something much better. You're a party smith or a gun haver. Okay, last time we went with this option, we went with party smith. So why don't we see what gun haver gives us? A gun haver? Is that even a class? Practically everyone has guns. America intensifies. Sorry. Okay. You reveal just how many guns you actually have, because you are a tried and true American. Didn't even pronounce it right, like a true American. Sorry. Okay. Holy shit! How can you even carry that many guns? And why are you allowed to have them at school? You have your rad biceps to thank for the former, and Monstropolis' strong Second Amendment protections for the latter. Okay, well, do you have silver bullets? Werewolves are only vulnerable to silver bullets. Man, there isn't a color of bullet that you don't have. Well, alright, let's go on an adventure then. You travel together to Wall Street, where you shoot the Wolf of Wall Street with your guns. Alright then, thank you. And I'm going to go ahead and run screaming away from you, if that's alright. You know, there is actually something funny about, they are killing monsters on the regular, but when they're posed with something that's, I guess, like a realistic danger, like guns are genuinely realistic, they run away. Not really sure if that's just the developers poking commentary on escapism or just a stupid joke. It's probably just a stupid joke, but still, I think it's kind of funny how the literal huntress of our high school is just unable to face even us this time. Again, not sure if it's commentary or just something stupid, but maybe it's both, I don't know. Anyways, let's keep going. It totally is. God bless Monstropolis. You gained +4 boldness. Nice. Okay, week 1, evening. And actually, we gotta see what Valerie's sending.
What's up?
Good old loading. What's it gonna be today? Yeah, in honor of the technical issues we've had. I mean, I've had. Well, I mean, I guess we've both had. They affected you too. But in honor of the technical issues we've had this marvelous evening, I'm going to make sure that everyone always speaks loading like the computer itself is loading. So yeah, good old loading. Whoa, well, what's it gonna be today? Or actually, no, wait. I can think, here's a better loading voice. Good old loading. What's it gonna be today? yeah, that just calm voice that tries to ease you out of any stress or pain that you still feel when your computer's acting up and stuff, that kind of voice. So, anyways, yeah, we've already done this one, and this one, and this one, and this is the bane of my existence right here. I'm going to get the secret ending, one way or another. So yeah, a blanket with 2 holes. Literally just a white blanket with 2 eye holes in it. You'd have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume, but most of our classmates are idiots.
Later, Gator.
Bye, stranger. Okay. Week 2, morning. So, let's see here.
Let's do this.
Yeah, why don't we try and get some creativity up? That day we're rehearsing for the class plays, those muses themselves have ascended to give you figurative oral Shrek. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. Gain +2 creativity. Nice. After that, you engage in a deadly match of truth or dare, or death with Polly, and that would be a super interesting event to cover. But then 2 of you spot Miranda and Liam deep in an intense conversation. That's bound to be much more interesting. Oh man.
Hiya.
Babes, you were making quite a noise, and I love anything that makes quite a noise. What's up? Hey, you two. Miranda and I were having a creative disagreement. You see, we wanted to start our own school club. You know, an intellectually rewarding extracurricular that enriches our minds while probably not being mentioned ever again in the future, because continuity at the school seems to be a bit random. I can get continuity at the school is ruled by Mario Party. There is just no order to any of it. Anyways, let's keep going. Noise, let's do it. Y'all know my favorite things in the world. Drugs. Shrekual activities. Noise. No, dummies, that too. But I mean chest and mushroom literature. Stop treating me as if I were two-dimensional. Yeah. Potty is a lot of things, but she's not two-dimensional. Let's start a literature club. Oh no, now I remember this. The memories are starting to flood back. Sorry, I've only ever gotten this event one other time, but I don't think I'll be able to restrain myself every time we say this, we see this event. Because now I'm just endlessly worried that someone is just going to come to life and start murdering all our classmates. Although to be fair, everyone in this school is already pretty into murder. Just, dokie dokie. Okie dokie, Polly. Again, I'm not sure if Doki Doki Literature Club was out before this game came out, but if it was, I guarantee you, this is a reference to it. I can't stop laughing now, okay, let's keep moving. I'm not sure. Do you remember what happened last year when we joined the literature club? Monica came to life and nearly killed us all. See? You wrote dope poems and made new friends? No, the other thing.
Huh?
Ah, fudge, yes, that's right. So weird, I almost forgot. I mean, that's how I died, you know? 'Cause Monica killed me. Anyway, thing is, Miranda and I were actually between 2 ideas. I proposed we start
So authentic.
a delightful medical club where we enjoyed ourselves by designing and crafting new school. Beautiful, Miranda. Pitch perfect. Boring! I proposed the Little Pony Sweet Dreams Club, a club where we would spend our nights learning how to tell the right bedtime stories to ponies. Whoa, you two really know how to sound two-dimensional, but in any case, can't you both just do your own clubs? No, our lives are fueled by the conflict and confrontation that can only be solved by choosing between two options. And I'm the pro at that. That's why we need you to choose which club is the best one, because Loading always seems to choose based on who she wants to ask to prom. So which one should we go for? Just remember, one of the ideas includes ponies. A tough choice, mostly because I'm like super drunk right now. A tough choice indeed. It's your opportunity to convince Polly of one of the two options, because no one is preventing you from making choices based on who you want to ask to prom. Exactly. I mean, the pony one is at night, so it technically counts as a nightclub, or the best club is clearly the club, because, and then just throw some confetti. I thought I said the blub there for a second, like blub. Look at me. I'm a member of Miranda's land. Okay, blub, yeah. Soap. What is soap? Sorry, Miranda, I shouldn't be making fun of you like this. You're the best character in the game. I am deeply sorry. Okay. Anyways, yeah, we're trying to go after Liam this round in case the secret ending shows. So yeah, the club. And then just throw some confetti. Ah, that was fun. Our lowest secret stash of colorful happy confetti that you carry with you when you want to cheer people up. But you accidentally grab and throw your other secret stash of confetti, the stash of black and white sad confetti you reserve for more solemn situations. Boo, not cool. They threw black and white sad confetti at my funeral. Oh man. Sorry to hear that, Pony. Sorry to remind you of that. I'm not in the mood anymore. Oh geez, we really upset her. Wow. Okay, well, sorry, Polly. It was an honest mistake. I'm sorry. Polly out. I'm just disappointed because you defended Liam's opinion. Farewell. And I'm disappointed because you thought confetti was a valid argument to defend an idea with. I do not feel the need to explain why that was stupid. Bye. So everyone's a critic now. Great. Or at least Liam likes us a little bit more now. I mean, he said he didn't like us more, but there was a little face with a heart next to it. His face with a heart next to it. Anyways, yeah. The lesson here is that you really need to be careful with using your stash of black and white static confetti. Still, you lose -2 smarts and -1 fun. Man. Okay, well, looks like we're on a deep redemption mission now. A deep redemption mission. I'm just kidding. And we're going after the tertiary cast this round. I mean, we can't actually go after them. I mean, again, we can actually date a few of them, just not all of them, unfortunately. But anyways, yeah, let's see what the wolf pack's up to. You've barely sat down when the whole wolf pack comes running over, clearly panicking. Dog, you gotta help us. We're suffocating. It's like we're not getting enough air. We can hardly talk. Ah, yes, you see the problem. You remind them that in addition to breathing out, they also need to breathe in. Oh, whoa, that works way better. I have no idea how we forgot about that. Yeah, you don't either. Thanks for saving our lives, dog. We owe you one, and we'll pay you back. Right now, what do you want? We'll do literally anything. Teach me calculus, or give me an extreme makeover. Okay, so again, last time we got this situation, I went with extreme makeover. So why don't we learn calculus this time? That sounds fun. Well, we don't really know what calculus is, which means we're the perfect dogs to teach it to you. We've never gotten a calculus question wrong. If it's anything like other math, all we gotta do is stick the textbook in a blender. Yep, they totally brought a blender with them to make protein shakes with, because they're professional athletes. Come on now. And some protein powder and hemp milk, blended up, and poured in your ear canal. That's right next to the brain, so we'll get there fast. This is the stupidest thing you've ever heard. Possibly the last thing too. If this cure-prayed book destroys your hearing, but within seconds you feel numbers trickling through your synapses. It actually worked. Of course it worked, my narrator, because this is Monster Prom. No wonder these idiots haven't been kicked out of school yet. They've got a foolproof study method. You gain +4 smarts. Nice. Okay, week 2 evening. Okay, and Bounty's in the auditorium right now, so let's see here. Where to go next? Let me go get some more fun. That last one we lost to the fun, so let's get some more fun. And we get to see Amira in this beautiful dress again. Anyways, that day during recess, you saw a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it excites too much, but at one point there were like 300 people. Someone's daemons from a nightmare dimension, and the consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. Nice. You spot Miranda and Scott in the vicinity. It seems like the perfect opportunity to test your new blanket. You wear it as if you were a goofy ghost and approach them with a spooky "ooh" while Miranda's explaining something to Scott. And that's why those treacherous air people are the absolute worst, and also most likely tied to the disappearance of Mars Argo. Oh, what's this? A ghost? Perhaps a foreign exchange student? What are you talking about? Oh, gasp! I didn't see you there. So ghosty. You guys are joking, right? This is clearly just Loading wearing a blanket with a ghost cut in it. Jealousy is a powerful drug, Liam. Do not become addicted. Here, Liam, you don't see anyone saying, "Oh, Liam is really just loading, wearing a blanket with fire hose cut in it." Exactly, Liam, even despite many times you suspected it was so. What? Oh, sorry, little ghost, we were ignoring you. That's true. Tell us, do you have any cool ghost powers? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, divulge. Basic ghost knowledge, ghost main power is levitating stuff. Ultimate ghost prank on someone into despair. Okay, this one is likely fun, which is our lowest stat right now, so let's just go with this one. And again, if this is tied to creativity, there's a chance we could do this, but on the right side, there's another secret ending I was thinking we could get in this stream. So yeah, we'll just see how things work out. Okay, nice, that was smart. You use your ghostly hands to grab your phone, and you start waving it in front of them. Whoa, look, it's making its phone levitate. Total ghost move. You can clearly see how she is grabbing it with her hands. No, but see, the phone is moving in a very spooky way, which means it is levitating. You can literally do the same with your hands. No way, let me check. It's true, look. Scott is moving his phone with his hands. Miranda starts doing the same. What sort of sorcery is this? Suddenly, we all can levitate our phones. Well, clearly this isn't a ghost. And this is happening because the ghost is sharing its ghost powers with us. What a generous ghost. You could learn a thing or two from this ghost, Liam. I can't recall you sharing your vampire powers with us. I'm out. Liam leaves, and you spend several hours moving your phones with your hands while booing. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm for being such a generous ghost. Nice. Well, it's not often I say this, but thanks to Wolfpack. They're the ones who gave us all those smarts by pureeing a calculus book into our head. I'm not really sure what calculus has to do with any of this, but physics, maybe? The ability to grab our phone and levitate it? I don't know. That's the beauty of Monster Prom, isn't it? Okay, where to go this time? Feel like we might want to see Valerie again. Maybe, you know, to like get a stat boost or something. Nah, I'm kind of feeling we should see what happens next. So, trying to decide here. Why don't we try getting some more charm? Yeah, and again, we get to see Amira in this epic pose. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. See? The game agrees with me. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. Thank you, game. You gain +2 charm. Nice. Of course, Liam got eliminated way early and has been sitting on the bleachers ever since. Of course he did. When you go over and ask him if he's okay, he snorts. Of course he did. Of course I'm okay. See, Liam gets it. This is the best gym class I've had this year, because I didn't actually do gym. That's the problem with this class. They make you do exercise. I know, it is the worst. It doesn't make a lick of sense. I am a mental athlete. My gymnasium is the mind. It smells better, and no one tries to pat your butt for giving 110%. I tried telling that to Coach, but he just says, well, you know, the body is like the mind of the body. Well, I mean, he's got a point there, Liam. Come on. Get with it. Oh, man, I should not have said get with it to Liam. I can assure you I would have opened a whole can of worms if he could hear me. Anyways, yeah. I just need some kind of bulletproof exercise. Anything to get me out of this class. Okay, turn into a cloud of translucent mist. Translucent mist can't exercise. Or tell him you're dead. Okay, I'm actually kind of stumped on this one because they both sound like either creativity or smarts. Actually, no, this one is most likely creativity, so let's go with just tell them you're dead. Oh, nice, that was smarts. That is true, actually, technically. Just then, Coach comes over, ready to make you guys exercise. Alright, kids, you know what I always say? You either bump the iron you are, or the iron bumps you. And getting bumped by iron sounds like it's probably bad, so let's do the other one. That is a good thing, Coach. You are just full of wisdom. Oh, wow, sorry, Coach. I'd love to, but, well, I seem to be dead. Feel my pulse. By Jove, you're right. You're dead. A dead man can't build tight biceps. A dead man can't gain muscle mass at all. Mr. D. Leoncourt, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to insist that you go to the nurse's office until this unfortunate condition passes. Well, if you think it's best, Coach, you know how much I love exercise, but I hate to miss class. But you're the boss. And Liam's already out the door. You always knew being dead had its advantages. You gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts. I like to imagine he just danced out of there like the Six Flags guy. Like, I know that's out of character for Liam, but the thought just passed in through my brain. Now I can't get it out. Just Liam dancing out the door like the Six Flags guy. But anyways, don't thank me, Liam. Thank the Wolfpack. Because again, this choice was dependent on my smarts, and they made me smarter by pouring a calculus book into my brain. And I'm not sure how it gave me this idea, but that's the BDM Monster Prom. Okay. Man, I am just in another giggle fit this episode. I do not know why. Oh, and look who the tertiary character for this round is this time. Oh, everyone's favorite character. Okay, let's see what this douchebag has to say to us now. You were just about to take a bite of your sandwich when some douchebag rips a hole in the fabric of reality. See, the neighbor gets it.
Greetings, my love.
It is I, the interdimensional prince. I've searched far and wide for a hero capable of solving a most fiendish riddle for me. The riddle of, how do I get my TV to switch from HDMI 1 to HDMI 2? I tried everything short of actually using the remote control. Gee, I do really wonder what the solution to this conundrum could possibly be. You have a deep sigh and accompany the prince to his dimension where you solve his problem by using the remote control. Gasp! You truly are both wise and generous. As a thank you, please allow me to teach you one of my kingdom's customary rituals. Perhaps laser communion might interest you, or reverse baptism, or eggs. The tradition where we just make eggs, like really good. Like seriously, my kingdom has the best eggs, you would not believe. Incredibly good, sunny side up, and scrambled too, but sunny side up's better, in my personal opinion. The choice is yours. First that, let's make up our own ritual, or how about the ritual where you give me a pile of money and go away? Yeah, sorry, we already got our secret item, let's just make up our own ritual. Ah, we have a ritual for this. The ritual of making up rituals. It's why we have so many dumb and bad rituals. First, we get incredibly high on interdimensional weed. And then we build a tower out of the weeds from my garden. And go up incredibly high to it. Like, you can almost touch the moon. It's such a big tower. Then we pretty much do whatever we want, and then make it illegal for people not to do that thing once a year. Sounds good to you? You guys get ripped and invent a holiday called Shrimp Christmas? It's Christmas, but everyone just gets stockings full of shrimp delivered by a giant shrimp. It becomes so popular that it leaks over into your dimension, where it places actual Christmas. You gain +4 creativity. Nice. Okay, let's see what happens next. Week 3 evening. This ought to be fun. Why don't we, trying to decide here. Our stats are pretty even right now. Why don't we get some boldness up? A day escape class and just hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. And you draw this image to show how you respect no authority and how you're arguably one of the coolest characters in the game. I mean, seriously, just look at her. She is just beauty personified. Anyways, I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. Yeah, I get it. Okay. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give +0 shots, but you gain +4 boldness. Nice. Okay then. Then you realize you're feeling like going full ghost with your blade. I'm going ghost! Like Danny Phantom. Like to imagine, loading. Shouts that every time they put on the, blanket out, just, I'm going ghost! And then just put the sheet over themselves. Anyways, moving on. You're observing your surroundings when you spot Miranda and Damien. You're about to get closer when suddenly...
Greetings, my love.
Ah, look who it is. Man. It's been so long, you douchebag. Greetings, beautiful high schoolers. It is I, the interdimensional douchebag. I'm here to rescue you from your mundane existence. Just sign these marriage papers. Not this guy again. Look! Whoa! Gasp, an underworld specter. This again? What again? Liam, this is clearly a brass powerful ghost. Look at its face, so deadpan, no expression at all. That's because it's not a face. It's a sheet with 2 holes cut in it. Man, I wish my face had 2 holes cut in it. That would be fudging metal. No, listen. It's not a face. It's... Ghost friend, help us! Save us from this interdimensional creep! Yeah, do something. Something ghostly. Boo. Or throw a rock at the interdimensional prince. I think most of the time we go with just boo. And our bonus is technically our highest stat. So again, if this is either smarts or creativity, this might end in a tie, which might make both of them wrong, but still, boldness is our highest one, and this is definitely boldness, so let's just see how this plays out. Oh no! Yeah, that might actually confirm my theory. Yeah, that ties always end in a... Yeah, both of us always losing... Yeah, that tiebreakers always end in a definite loss. Because, again, bonus is our highest stat right now. Oh, well, okay. Either this means we're locked out from the ghost ending, which, I mean, I don't think is true. But you know what? We have enough money to go for the other secret ending. And I'm pretty sure that other one also might involve asking no one to prom, so why don't we just go for that ending instead? You know, I'm not really sure if that's the right thing to do, but at the very least, it gives us another chance at secret ending and gives us more cool events to look at. So anyways, let's just see what happens here. What? Ouch! That was rude. So, that was your plan? Throw a rock at him, and now what? What? That wasn't chivalrous or ghosty. I'm rather disappointed. Violence is cool, but vanilla violence is lame as fudge. If you're gonna throw something at him, throw an angry panther at him, or a super rock, whatever that is. I expect a better performance from people who intend to save me. Whoa, everyone's a critic now. This again. Okay then. What a lame ghost you are. She is not a ghost. You leave the four of them to solve their own tricky non-consensual abduction situation while you reflect on your ghost skills. Could be that you're not a good ghost. You thought that wearing a blanket with 2 eyes cutting it was enough. Now you lose -2 smarts and -1 creativity. Oh man. Okay, well. Valerie, do you have any items for me to buy? I kinda need them right now.
Stranger.
Hey, last night I read this article on how money causes pocket cancer in the long run. You don't want to get pocket cancer. Quick, give me that dangerous money so you have in your still healthy pockets. Nice, I mean, you have enough for the other Oh, yeah, and, yeah. This is, I think, another thing about the game. You unlock, other items after a while, you know, in the same run, but anyways, we either got locked out of this or, yeah, just did something wrong, but either way, I think it'd be in our best interest right now to try and know the secret ending, so let's go with this. Okay, what sensor should I give this one? Oh, right. An exotic fanfic about dragons. Dragon Tea, a classic. It's so cheesy and stupid that you just can't stop reading it. I never thought I would say this, but now I'm super into dragon naps. Okay then. Hey, have you... Okay, all joking aside, let's just keep moving.
No refunds.
And now we have no money. Great. Have a good one. Week 4, noon. Okay.
Let's do this.
Hey, oh, the wolf pack again. Let's see what they're up to this round. You're about to dig into a delicious bowl of beef jerky. Table and thing at you.
What's up, noob?
Yo, dog, can we have some of that beefy J you got there? We love meats that have been jerked. Come on, we'll totally trade you for anything from our lunch. You can have this dead ferret, or this half-chew telephone receiver, or... While one of them is talking, the others just straight up eat your beef jerky. You hit their noses with a newspaper, but it's too late. Whoops, guess we've got to trade after all, huh? Which of our foods do you want, dog? Okay, how about this black plastic bottle labeled, seriously don't drink this, it's poison, or nothing. Give me my beef jerky back now. And, again, last time we were here, I chose this option, so let's just see what this one does. Oh, is that what it says? We found it in a garbage bin with a skull and crossbones on it. Bones are good to eat, so we took it. But... if that's the only thing you want, I guess you can have it. You don't give them time to change their mind. You reach across the table, snatch, and chug. On the TV news at night, you learned that after drinking the elixir, you went on a bit of a rampage. Specifically, you declared the cafeteria a sovereign state and abolished all laws except for party forever. Like a true diplomat would. Your government was soon overthrown by the National Guard, but you've been nominated for the Nobel Prize for partying. You gain plus for fun. Nice. Okay, anyways, week 4, evening. Let's see what shenanigans we can get up to this time. So, anyways, yeah, let's get some more charm up. Why not? That day, a dodgeball match takes place, but the match isn't as important as the human interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally memorized. It's the most epic wink ever. Sam, you know how to win over people's hearts. Thank you, game. You gain plus 2 charm. Nice. Okay. You're wandering down the hallway, reading Dragon Heat as discreetly as you can, which apparently isn't very, because Bonnie and Vera clock this immediately. Are you actually reading exotic fanfiction about dragons? Because we love Dragon Heat. I'm all about 19th century Russian literature. Oh, hey, that's actually a reference to Ernie and the Run. Nice. Yeah, see, okay. So, tangent time. This is one of the things I like about Monster Prom because, like, it pokes fun of it at itself. It says that it has no continuity. But then you get stuff like this where it's clear that Party, despite being the party animal, has a love of Russian literature, which, you know, I like. You know, it makes the world feel a little more real. Like, okay, the game clearly doesn't care about its continuity, but it's not afraid to keep continuity. You know, if that makes sense. Just, I appreciate the game for that. It doesn't take itself seriously, but in little snippets, it likes to just build up the world a little bit more. Makes the characters feel a little bit more real and, you know, alive. I like that. It makes the game feel more detailed. But a ghost girl can say no to some. But a ghost girl can't say no to some exotic fanfic, am I right? I've literally been working on my Morgana von Rustici cosplay all week. That one, I didn't need to censor that one because that was not the name of a part of the female body that was someone's name. Clearly. Don't worry about why. See, exactly. Listen to Paul, folks. Don't know why I got this sudden cowboy accent, but I do now. Anyways, moving on. Speak for yourself, Polly. I've never... Okay, fine, I may be dragony, but don't go around just telling people. Farrah is such a tsundere. We're clearly safe with her. A fellow dragophile can always be trusted. Dragophile, as in a file on dragons. You know, like, I am a file and you put documents in me. You know, no, it actually be more like, I am a file and you put dragons in me. Just one small file that you can fit just tons of dragons into. You can fit all the dragons into this one file. Okay, moving on. Are you sure? I mean, anyone into Dragon Heat must have a wicked mind. Not 297 chapters and counting, and it still manages to amaze me with all the new levels of wrong. Yeah, right. I fudging love it. Yeah, I must admit, I'm a bit vanilla when it comes to faith chapters. Mine is the one where Harold McDonghard, Horse the Hydra, and the deranged Draco Delacourt have to rest at the inn after the Choking Bay adventure, only to discover they have just one available bed. Again, I didn't put any censors on them because they're names, it's okay, it's just a prank, everyone, it's just a prank, bro. Yeah, in all seriousness, no, I'm not sure if you could get away with, like, saying that stuff on, like, a children's program, but knowing how loose censorship is kind of nowadays and back then, who knows, maybe someone could have gotten away with that at some point. Like, maybe that could have been on Ren and Stimpy. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. There's only one bed. The classic fanfic trick that never fails. Ah, yes, that one was good. I personally prefer the one where Venacera unmasks her masked savior after a passionate kiss only to discover it's herself. And then they totally bang. Fireworks. They set off just tons of fireworks. It's beautiful, and I didn't see any of it because it's a book, but just, it was written beautifully. I'm not a fan. That one was kind of lazy, but I'll just have to do better next time. Anyways, I'm not a fan of time travel, but sign me up for some good self-cest. Okay, I really should have thought about saying that one. Yeah, sorry. But sign me up for some good self-chest. No, it's too late. I've already said it now. The censors are coming for me. They're hunting me down. Okay, sorry. Okay, well, that was a little hiccup, so I guess we'll just have to move along. Amen! What about you? Loading. What's your favorite story arc? Nothing to worry about. You'll just be revealing your inner kinks to us. As in your inner little flaws and little silly parts. No pressure. Easy. The sex caliber. No, hang on. Sorry. I know I said there was a rule. You know what? No. Yeah, that's an easy. The sex caliber arc, where they want to discover the chosen one who can control the mythological sex caliber. Okay, now that's something I can censor. Ding dong. And they have a super ogre, so everyone can have their turn with the ding dong. Or what about this exclusive chapter I've written for myself? Okay, Now this would probably be charm, and which is our highest at right now, so let's see what happens. Oh nice, that was fun instead. Okay, hang on, so actually yeah, that other one might have been either money, smarts, or creativity, so yeah, this works. Anyways, moving on. Whoa, right? How could we forget about the Sex Calibur arc? With 297 chapters, it's really easy to forget some arcs. Yeah, but I think this one was epic. The tension and thrill of wondering who would be the chosen one each time someone used the magical ding dong. I must admit, it was very, hang on, I should probably put a censor on this. Okay, let me think. Ubercating. Yeah, there were just so many Ubers in that chapter. Why did they need to go to so many places? Well, I mean, it was an adventure book, but still. Anyways, moving on. Also, I should praise the fact it was entirely written from the viewpoint of the ding dong. Oh, man. Who would have thought? Loading. Here is such a kinky deviant. Maybe we should do our own Sex Calibur trial one day, huh? Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Yet. But I might or might not have an effectual Sex Calibur ding dong myself. It's hard to say no to dragon ding dongs. Okay. Fudge yeah! All those years of insecurity, and it turns out that exotic dragon fanfics were the ultimate icebreaker. Here, have +2 smarts and +1 fun to celebrate your unexpected discovery. Nice. Wow, our stats are really tied right now. Who would have thought? But anyways, week 5 morning. And naturally, why don't we try and get some more charm up? That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Amidst the bow, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. He thinks he's not worth anything at dodgeball, and she attempts to throw a ball at herself. Okay, I'll let this play out, but after that, I want to go on another little tangent. You explain to her the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful, while also defending the many pleasures in life. With your help, she's capable of finding reasons to keep playing and gains a sense of self-worth. You gain +1 BFF. Sadly, she's not part of this game, so that beautiful friendship will take place off-screen, and +2 charm. Okay, so, tangent time. Again, I know I've kind of said this a lot about the game, but it's moments like these that really make you realize that the game isn't just some goofy, I don't really want to say edgelord time, but yeah, there is kind of a lot of edgy humor that I guess pokes fun at some rather risque topics, but at times it can get genuinely, I guess, kind of serious. I mean, granted, this one also kind of makes fun of the fact that they wrote this entire just beautiful story off screen, but still, the fact that they actually went through and wrote just a little mini story about how you basically saved someone's life, like that, even if they later called it out as a joke, like that was genuinely bold. yeah, that's what I like about this game. They're willing to tackle like serious subjects in a silly way, but they're also willing to tackle serious subjects in a serious way. It's not just a complete joke to them. Like, this game isn't just a complete joke to them. There is some genuinity and passion in it, and that's what I like. Well, I mean, obviously it's a passionate game, like in just how much effort it took to make, since like there's good art and stuff, but also in its writing. It's not just trying to be a stand-up comedian. It's trying to like be, I guess, a good person of a game, if that makes sense. But you know, not like overly serious about it. It's still a comedy game after all. Like, moments like these are rare, but it's moments like these that show that the game does have a human heart, which I appreciate. But anyways, tangent over, let's just keep going. Later, you see Liam scrolling through his phone, looking like the embodiment of ennui. Hey, loading, what are you doing? Stalking classmates for romantic purposes and offering rather absurd advice? Magnificent, I do some rather absurd advice. I was exchanging messages with a were-koala on the dating site, and all was going well for a time. Actually, fun fact about the game, their gender is actually a were-bear, so I guess maybe just were isn't necessarily confined to werewolf in this universe, but just were animals. So yeah, I guess that's a fun little detail I like about this game. Anyways, moving on. But I've grown tired of our exchanges. He's a bit clingy, and being clingy with my seventh is my seventh biggest turn off. I have a switch on the back of me that turns me off like a literal robot. Also, just want to point out, but he's talking to a koala, and the koala is clingy. That is a genuinely good pun right there. Okay, moving on. Right between sarcasm, illiteracy, and actually being a pickle and not a person. The postmodern protocol dictates for me to just ghost him and never talk to him again. But that's horrible, and I would never do that to someone. You see, I'm Liam, handsome, mysterious, yeah, a true gentleman. But neither do I want the emotional turmoil of telling him how I really feel and having an actual conversation about it. What an ordeal! Liam, you utter coward. So I've settled on just sending him a bunch of emojis and then never texting him again. That should do it, right? That's not gonna do it, Liam. Come on. Stop being a chicken about this. Stop being a pussy cat. I mean, no shade to Valerie or anything. But still, on the inside. On the inside, you are being a true pussy cat. Anyways, moving on. The thing is, how can I convey this complex range of sentiments through the friendly language of emojis? This is your time to shine. Show him you accept complex sentiments, so he might someday feel like sharing them with you. In all due seriousness, though, if you have someone who you kind of, I guess, have an awkward encounter with, or don't want to have an awkward encounter with, it's kind of just better to either get the awkwardness over with, or just own up to it. You shouldn't shy away from it. I'm kind of speaking from, I guess, experience here, but yeah, usually when you try to shy away from your true feelings or avoid awkward situations, it usually blows up in your face and you feel bad about it later. So yeah, that's just some general advice I felt like sharing. But anyways, moving on. Maybe croissant, school bus shooting scar, trumpet, and crocodile. Or this one, a little vampire growing disinterested and overly attached were-koala emoji. That one would probably be smarts, but this one would probably be creativity. So let's go with this one. Oh, that one is clearly the best option. How didn't I think of it? Which version should I choose? Little vampire growing disinterested and overly attached were-koala, or little vampire with silly hat growing disinterested and overly attached were-koala? Maybe the silly hat is not suited for the situation. Let's go with the classic. Okay, just send it. He texted me back. Let's see. Oh, the worthwhile being understanding of the little vampire's feelings and respecting them even if a bit hurt emoji. I'm replying back with the formerly grateful and ready to move on poop emoji. Huh, okay, well, at the very least, yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. If you have a, if your true feelings towards someone will make a situation awkward, it's better to just get them over with like this. You know, again, I don't like to preach this kind of advice that much, but I'll just say it now. It's better to just get your true emotions out there and deal with. But you know, still be respectful of them. Understand that they're a person, but still, if someone's bothering you, it's kind of just better to try and respectfully explain to them that, you know, they're being a bit of a problem. But you can still be respectful of who they are as a person. Just, you know, acknowledge that they are troubling you, but, you know, still understand that they're a good person at heart and that they're trying. Sorry if I came off a little aggressive there. My throat was kind of getting throat from talking for so long, but yeah, that's my little advice. My little piece of advice for this night. If someone's bothering you and you don't really have the guts to say it, then just own up and admit to it. But, you know, still try to be respectful of who they are and understand they're not trying to hurt you. So yeah, that's just a little piece of advice. Let's just keep going. Look at this. He just texted me the emoji that's waving his hand like he's saying bye with an expression that says he's going to break all bonds, but without being resentful about it. Perfect. We solved this as a team. Cheers to us. And cheers to the creative people that have turned every complex feeling and scenario into a friendly and colorful emoji. We gain +2 charm, +1 creativity. Okay, now then, let's go hang out with the tertiary cast. Oh, it's our favorite character. Okay, here we go. You're enjoying a quiet meal by yourself when a wound opens in the fabric of space, revealing the interdimensional douchebag.
Greetings, my love.
Greetings, hero. I have a task for which no hands are fit but yours. Let me guess, is it changing the channel on your TV again? A poorly sealed against me, which I have not strength enough to open. Please help me break the seal. On star of kosher dill pickles. Well, I mean, I was wrong, but it's the same situation. Seriously? You take the jar from him, pop off the lid, and head it back to him. Maybe he would leave you alone now? I honestly couldn't have said that better myself. Just, come on, really? Oh, bless you, hero. Your noble deeds deserve a noble title. Yes, I will give you one free noble title. Redeemable now. He just gives you a little coupon. Maybe he'll leave you alone if you accept a title. Anyway, having one would be sweet. You check his phone to see your options. Okay. Foreign minister in charge of extreme handsomeness or most unscrupulous treasurer. Oh yeah, I can guarantee you Amira is one of the most handsome monsters in the game. So, let's go with this one. Most appropriate title indeed. Bag, you shall be in charge of exporting handsomeness. Here, have a month's supply of handsomeness. Have a month's supply of handsomeness, just to get you started. You're a bit offended the douchebag thinks you need him to supply you with handsomeness. But this is really good stuff. Your eyes twinkle with youthful vitality, and your teeth cause lens flares when you smile. Everyone in the cafeteria is stunned by your sudden beauty. Maybe you won't bother exporting any of this handsomeness after all. You gain +4 charm. Nice, man, our charm is just super up this round. So, oh, okay, Valerie's there. What to do this round? You know what, why don't we go get some money? It's not going to change anything, but it just makes me feel better, okay? Okay, there we go, already seen all of this. Here you're carrying around your precious dragon heat when you're spotted by Miranda and Damien? Wow, dragon heat, I love it! Beautiful, Miranda, just perfect. Also, you may not know this about Damien just by looking at him, but it turns out he, too, is a hopeless romantic at heart. Are we reading the same series? I'm in it for the dragon. Gong, Miri. Nothing so bad yet so good as a billionaire dinosaur made me gay. Damien, you're being utterly foul. Don't profane the deep emotional connection between Harold McDonald and Godiva Galantina. Deep emotional connection? Is that why the latest chapter ends with Harold finally boning Godiva? As in turning her to bones, turning her into a skeleton, and then she wakes up to find him gone? The cliffhanger must be entirely misleading. People simply don't abuse each other's love and trust that way. Oh, Miranda, you sweet innocent soul, huh? You sweet princess. I worry about you, Mary. I really, really do. Yeah, me too, Damien. Again, it's moments like those that show that the game does have a human heart at its core, which I appreciate. I respect it. Enemies movement. I just desperately want to know what happens next in Dragon Heat. Do you think Harold is capable of being so mean-spirited? The true art imitates life. Look at that. Damien's tricky messages to see what he's capable of, shall we? Or Harold may or may not be a scoundrel, but love is alive and well. Let me take both of you on the greatest three-way first date ever to prove it. Three-way as in we end up going to a three-way interpass on like the highway or something. I'm not really familiar with roads. Like, actually, I can. The greatest three-way first date ever to prove it. And then we all date each other, 3 at a time, with nothing else, nothing inappropriate in it whatsoever. So anyways, this is another bit of a conundrum because, like, both of these could be involved in charm. But if I had to guess, I'd say this one is probably more involved in charm than this one. But it could also be boldness. Yeah, this one could actually be bonus, so let's just go with this one. Nice, that was charm. A date in the midst of a school day? Why, my duty, responsibility, and breeding say no, but my heart says yes! Breeding as in, my kind of breed of fish I am, as I am a real fish. I have a midterm in interdimensional peace 305, so anything better than that. I don't want to put up with the interdimensional douchebag, he teaches that class, I mean, come on. Also, I just realized this, but I know that I think some fish are regarded as, like, sorry, I was going to say something, and I was going to say that some fish are regarded as have like little nicknames like royalty. So that might be why Miranda's like a fish. But I'm not really sure if that's right. So fact check me on that. But that might be why Miranda's a fish, which I think is really cute now that I've just realized it. Really good pun there. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, even though it's not really a pun, but still. It's a good pun that's never said. Anyways, moving on. Oh, huzzah! I do love being courted. Let us flee to the absolutely roast romantic day that has ever happened to me ever. Yay! Nice rhyming, Miranda. That's a high bar. Luckily, you're a romance expert, having spent literally all your school days planning for prom, which is a single night of the year. Instead of paying attention to the studies that might benefit you later in life, you show up with chocolates, flowers, and a bevy of mirror slaves for Miranda, and a pack of matches, and a gallon of gasoline for Damien. The three of you go on an absolutely splendid date, during which Damien only commits a few murders. Nice, that's really good for him. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm. Nice, we needed some charm. Anyways, week 6 morning. Pretty sure this is the time where we take Liam out on a date. Anyways, let's go get our charm up, because we clearly need it. The day in the big dog romance takes place. At one, but suddenly you convince him not to throw at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everyone's lives. The player bursts into tears, and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose -5 mercy, if that might be useful in Monster Prom sequel, but isn't now, and you gain +2 charm. Nice. Later, you see Liam rolling his eyes at his phone. You ask him what's up before he can roll them right out of his head. I'm having trouble with my status on social network, TM. Yeah, my eyes almost rolled out of my head. But because of it. I expressed a positive opinion about bug manicures, which I obviously meant ironically, and now my so-called friends are responding with blatantly unironic pictures of themselves with centipedes glued to their nails. I know being aloof and misunderstood is my brand, but I want to be misunderstood on my terms, not theirs. What kind of status could I post that would be idiot-proof? So everyone currently reading this status is an idiot. Vague blog for your life. Okay, this one would probably be smarts. But this one might either be bonus or charm. So you know what? Let's go with this one. Oh, that one was smarts. All my undead friends are way too curious to let vague blogging slide. They never let dead topics die. It's in their blood. Or lack of blood. A vague blog would attract them like an unattended brain on plate. Ugh, never mind. Maybe you shouldn't have vague blogged your suggestion. And too late now. Use -2 smarts and -1 boldness. Sorry if I mispronounced that vogue there. It's just my brain instantly went to vague for some reason, so sorry about that. Anyways, moving on. Okay, week 6, noon. Again, who's the last tertiary character going to be? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Come on. Alright, let's see what menial task he has for us this time. We were just trying to enjoy a meal in peace when space on twists to reveal the interdimensional douchebag again. Most glorious hero, thank the squid star I found you. I've been confused by the most fiendish riddle. Let me guess, how do you, open a jar of pickles with the TV remote, A riddle that has vexed me for days, nay, weeks. The riddle of how to change the ringtone on my new smartphone. This interface is more torturous than my past labyrinths. Why? For real? You grab the douchebag's phone and change his ringtone to butts, all about those butts by the Booty Bros, the best band in existence. My hero, what seems difficult to me is trivial to you. And you even guessed which ringtone I desired. Oh man, a true all-time classic from the 6th dimension. There's only one way I can repay you, by bestowing upon you a superpower of your choice. I can do that. I'm the prince of another dimension. I can do all kinds of crazy things you don't know about. All kinds of crazy things besides use his phone apparently, and he really only gives you 2 superpower options. Telepathy, or a butt that won't quit. Okay, let's see what this one gets us. Ah yes, the choice of a true gentle monster. With a wave of his magic wand? No, I can think of something better than that. With a wave of his magic wind he can grab because he's magical. The prince imbues your brass with boundless work ethic. By day, your brass amazes your classmates and creepy teachers. By night, it does your homework for you. And all that work makes your buns super tight. Nice. Game plus 4 charm. Nice. Okay. Week 6, evening. Right, last day. And I think you all know what we're headed for. That day an epic dodgeball match takes place. Many people fall during the battle. You can't take any more, so you vow to go straight to their team's leader and start negotiations for a truce. After hours of intense diplomacy, you commit to an agreement. What an unexpected twist! You gain plus 10 righteousness, but this game is so wrong in so many ways that would be lucky if you could do anything with that, and plus 2 charm. Nice! You could start doing something productive, or you could put on your blanket and get up to some good old ghost shenanigans. Yes! You're looking for someone, but you run into the person that might finally see for your ghosty deception, apart from boring Liam. Wait, what's this? Another ghost? No, I can't believe this! So, yeah, I guess we didn't get locked out from the ghost ending, which means we went through with all that Dragon Eat stuff for nothing. Yay! Okay, let's just keep moving. Finally, somebody else notices. This is clearly just loading, wearing a... I can't believe it because it's just too cool to be true! Come on, it's not cool nor true. Shh, Liam, I can't hear our cool new ghost friend over all your jealousy. So tell me, how did you die? We have so much to share, but we have to share so much ghost gossip, or ghost ship as I like to call it. Good question. Time to improve a lie with another bigger lie. I was offered as a sacrifice to the god of party, or I only tell how I died on the 3rd date. Boo. Ghost wink. Okay, so I've been in this situation enough times to know that this is fun. And to be frank, I actually had forgotten which choice this was before we got here, but I did have a hunch it was fun. But I knew for a fact, even though I've never really picked this one, that's charm because, you know, it's involved with flirting. So, yeah, that's actually the secret surprise reason why I was boosting my charm so much in this game. It did kind of turn into a joke, though, I admit, but... Anyways, yeah, let's see what this one is. Nice, that was charming. Who would have thought? Whoa, so enticing! I mean, to me, 3rd date is always the hardcore stuff. Shibari, high dangerous Shrek toys, or meeting the parents. So that means you died in some awesome and stupid fashion. Probably something involving sharks or bath salts. Or none of that, since she is just loading, wearing a blanket. For God's sake, Liam, why don't you wear a blanket somewhere else? Come on, ghost friend, let's go do something ghostly, like pet some llamas. Oh, are we gonna get to meet Carl and Paul? I hope so. That's definitely not a ghost thing. Oh, says you, Liam. It is if you are a ghost, duh. And then you spend a great ghost evening petting some silly llamas with hats. You gain plus 2 fun and plus 1 charm. The monster prom draws near. Okay, so here's the thing. I know for a fact that some secret endings are unlocked by asking no one to prom. And I've been in this situation twice. Last time we asked Liam, he kind of just got annoyed at us and walked away, so that won't work. And when we asked Polly, she says she only dates Frankenstein's, fire ladies, zombies, and the literal manifestation of fear. And we're a ghost, so that won't work, so... Yeah, and I'm not really sure if the other 4 have some special dialogue, but considering everything we've seen with, I guess, Liam and Polly, they probably do. So yeah, I'm just gonna ask no one to prom and see what happens. Here we go. And again, that game also kind of warns you in that whenever you ask someone to prom, they say that it was a stupid idea to ask someone to prom while wearing a sheet with 2 holes in it. So yeah, let's just see what this does. Okay, ask none of them. Yes. Okay, here we go. I'm actually kind of tense right now. You don't ask anyone to prom because you're feeling you're a strong, independent ghost who needs no date to enjoy prom. Nice, we got the secret ending. Finally, it only took us 3 attempts because the 3rd one's the charm. Always. Minus the ghost party. Minus the ghost part. You're not actually a ghost. Sometimes after so many shenanigans, you just forget. Ah, it's beautiful. Boo, you fooled everyone. Nice. That's 2 new achievements. Okay, so, yeah, you really attended prom wearing a blanket. Like a true ghost would. Fudge no more death code. Yes, and yeah, unfortunately, yeah, whenever you, yeah, don't ask anyone to prom, you always get this. Loading, best at being alone, which in this case is actually true. I think, sadly. But still, that was just a marvelous image there. Anyways, moving on. Those are the stats. And that's the run. So, there we go. Oh my goodness, we actually find out what happened to the prince. After some years, the prince's dimension became a democracy. Most leaders of the Republic's discontent with royalty that spends most of it got the good thing. Still wrong on so many levels. He probably graduated from doing the arts of Anastasia, and now she appears on to hallucinating people and acts as their spirit animal. Nice! Scott became an athlete. Not so long ago, he won a prestigious national award for being the best at doing sports. Nice! For those 6 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left, and that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Alright, we got the ghost ending! Okay, nice. So, that's one rundown. I know I know it's, I guess, a little late to be doing another run, but again, I started like a half hour late because of, circumstances I don't go into. It's kind of, well, I mean, I guess I shouldn't say kind of embarrassing, it just flat out is embarrassing. But, anyways, for the next run, I'm thinking maybe I can just, like, make an exception this time and just extend, this session to 10:30. You know, just as a little exception. But anyways, moving on from that, yeah, this time, since we've already seen most of the Dragon Heat ending, most of the Dragon Heat route this one, I was thinking we could just, I don't know, maybe, yeah, Vera this run, why not? You know, I'm kind of in the mood for Vera right now. It's been a while since we've just taken Summer to Prom normally. Sorry, I probably should have held off on that, you know, until we got to the actual part where I decided to choose my date, but yeah, I'm feeling like since we've already done the other two secret endings, like, unless we unlock a new secret ending here, which is possible. I know you can unlock secret endings by doing nice runs, or, like, really good runs, but unless we get another secret ending here, I'm thinking we could just do a normal run for once without any silly shenanigans from Valerie, although we could still visit her shop. Visit her shop. Nice. Okay then. You have unlocked 7 new images in the gallery. Nice. Yeah, I don't think we unlocked any new secret ending items, so let's just get back into it. Actually, yeah. The mirror again. You know, why not? And since the last name was Loading, I think I have the perfect name for this one. Please wait. Flawless. And, how about this time we... Actually... I'm feeling a he this time, why not? Yeah. Loading was a she, but please wait. It is a he.
Showtime!
That it is. I've already seen all of this. Okay, there we go. So, again, another interesting fact about this game, I do know for a fact, I've seen online that some of the items in the shop, which, don't actually have a vent under them, do trigger secret endings. So my plan is, I'm thinking about maybe just buying a few of them if they spawn, since, again, another thing about the game is that it's hard to tell if they're going to spawn. That's something I haven't really been able to figure out yet. But, anyways, moving on from that, yeah, I'm thinking about maybe just buying a few of the other items. Yeah, and, you know, seeing if they unlock any secret endings. But, anyways, yeah, let's see if these give us any, money options. Oh, yeah, this is a money option. Nice. And the other ones... Right. Which god do you pray to each night before sleeping? Praying is for fools. I took compromising pics of a... Oh, god. Of a god molesting a tree, and now I blackmail him for whatever I want. A lot more effective. He was covering the tree in molasses. I'm sorry, that was uncalled for. I really shouldn't have gone there, but I'm sorry. I won't make that joke again if we get there. I mean, I guess I shouldn't even read this if I get there. That kind of stuff is really sensitive to a lot of people. Sorry. I should have just read it normally. I'm sorry. Okay, let's just keep going. Oh, I paint all kinds of gods. I have this business where people pray to me to deliver their prayers every night. I even started to look for a Chinese factory to outsource the prayers. Our praying is kind of lame. I have group text set up with some deities, Dionysus, Bastet, Loki, coolest cats in town. So, yeah, this one's also another money option. Okay. Yeah, and again, I kind of just knew that from the way it was written. But anyways, yeah, I was thinking we could, actually, should we go after Rare this round? Actually, you know what? Yeah, we got plenty of Liam in the last round, so let's go after Rare this time. Anyways, what's the Shrekiest type of knowledge a lover can have? How to make a killer cocktail out of anything? How to set stuff on fire? All the principles to build a financial empire? Lyrics to all Disney songs, or sports things, or obscure 80s movie trivia? I know I used 2 ors in that sentence, but I love improper grammar. It is my passion, as you can clearly tell. As can you tell clearly? That was a sentence, not a question. But anyway, this one's yours. Right, there we go. Let's see what wacky hijinks we'll get into this round, everybody. Okay. Okay, and naturally gotta get that money up for some potentially secret ending items. So yeah, let's go to the library. And that day you spend some time on the library's PC, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose -10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And your game has 2 money. Nice. You see Miranda and Vera chatting away, their eyes gleaming the gleam of the scheming. Crowdsource isn't doing nearly as well as I thought it would. Oh, if it isn't, please wait. Please wait. Actually, I can think of... Actually, no, that's not how you pronounce it. You pronounce it like this. Oh, if it isn't, please wait.
Greetings, fellow classmate.
Greetings, fellow classmate. Would you like to be a customer? Once upon a time, surfs were only for the rich and fabulous. I just noticed she actually used the words once upon a time unironically. That's why Mira's one of the best characters in the game. Anyways, moving on. Like Vera and myself. But now, thanks to our app, CrowdSurf, you too can have your very own crowd-funded surf. The app is being generously funded by my royal family, who wish for everyone to experience the joys of royalty. And get richer off it. I think our business might be failing because the surfs are simply not of high enough quality to maintain customer interest. The surfs need to have more enthusiasm for their jobs. We need to recruit from the right locations. Don't be absurd. If there's one thing being royalty has taught me, and there's definitely more than one, it's that you can trick anyone into doing anything, as long as you give them the right incentives. But why not start with the easily manipulated in the first place? Please wait. What do you think? Vera's right. Why not recruit people who want to be bossed around at a leather daddy convention? Oh. Or Miranda has a point. Everyone wants to win. Host an unpaid labor competition where the prize is doing more unpaid labor. So yeah, this one's definitely Vera's choice, so let's see what happens. Oh, and that was smart. Nice. Thank you, Vera. Oh, I like that quite a bit. Excuse me, but if there were conventions for daddies, I am quite sure I would know about them. My father is one of the most powerful dads I know, so if he was not invited... Just stop there, Miranda. Trust me. How does this sound? Free lifetime of submission, dirty talk guaranteed, dress code, come as you are. Vera, with the help of a Miranda, next leather daddy convention in town. Next time you see Vera Miranda, they seem much happier. These serfs were recruited are so enthusiastic to serve. Almost inexplicably so. And as an unexpected fringe benefit, all the serfs keep trying to one-up each other's uniforms. So I created a line of latex and other wear that's making almost as much crowd surfs in the first place.
That has been...
It's a win-win situation. And don't worry, please wait. Actually, hang on, what was my censor for this one? Pettish community. Pettish as in, they love pets of all kinds. They all run pet stores. Okay, close enough. Yay! Siding with Vera always makes her happy, and to show her appreciation, she gives you +2 money she earned. You gain +1 smarts. Nice. So, okay, I know we're going after Vera this round, but honestly, I did kind of have a lot of fun just hanging out with the tertiary cast, so I'm thinking for this round, we'll just take the dating stuff a lot more lightly and just see what the tertiary cast has to say. And again, I already mentioned it, but there's a slight chance that the secret items might spawn. And again, I'm not entirely sure if they trigger event secret endings. I mean, I know some of them do, I just don't really know how to trigger them, but just in case, we'll see what happens. But anyways, let's go talk to Coach. You're hoping to enjoy your meal in peace, but Coach seems to have a different idea. What's this? Eating regular food? Again? Fruits, vegetables, meats, dairy, blood. These are all parts of a complete lunch, sure. But you're forgetting the most important food group of all. Dietary supplements. Don't you worry now. Old Coach never goes anywhere without some emergency vitamins. Here, take your pick. It would be rude to turn them down, and who knows, maybe you'll gain some benefit after all. Coach holds up 2 pill bottles. We can either take the red pill or the blue pill. Actually, no, these are the pills. Palomino Gold 45 Horse Supplement for a shiny coat and luxurious mane, or a completely black bottle embedded with the Chinese character for a party time. Okay, this one's definitely fun. Actually, why don't we go with the horse supplement? You swallow the entire bottle of horse supplements because it's no use committing to a bad decision halfway. Suddenly, you feel your hair growing silkier, even though you're not sure you had hair to begin with. Well, I mean, Amira technically had hair, but it was more like flames. So, yeah, I like to think she has hair, like fire hair. You know, like her hair technically isn't hair, but it functions the same way as hair. That's why I like to think of it. Anyways, moving on. So, something seems different about you. For some reason, I want to stroke your mane and feed you sugar lumps. It's probably because of how healthy you are from all of the vitamins.
And don't forget to take your vitamins.
Exactly. Oh, that was perfectly timed, Coach. Just perfectly timed. Anyways, moving on. It's like I always say, when life gives you vitamins, take them no matter what the label on the bottle says. You're inclined to agree. Also, some sugar lumps do sound good. Your classmates all gather around to comment on what pretty pony you are. You know, I like to think that because Amira turned into a horse, she just straight up turned into like a Ponyta or Rapidash from Pokemon. It's something the game would do if it was like an animated series or something. You can't convince me otherwise. Anyways, moving on. Everyone loves a horse, or a high school student literally turning into one. You gain +4 charm. Nice. Anyways, so yeah, again, I know for a fact the secret items probably haven't spawned yet, but let's go see Valerie. You know, let's see what she has to offer today.
What's up?
Man, we've already seen all that dialogue. Already seen all of this, so yeah, why don't we take a chance? I'm feeling lucky. The gift that keeps on giving. Here we go.
No refunds.
Wonder what we'll get. Here we go. What? Well, we lost some creativity and charm. Oh man. And we just turned into a horse too. Why? Oh. I just got an achievement that said we bought all the items from the shop. Guess that was all the options, huh? Well, I mean, but no, I know for a fact. Maybe I was just reading it wrong. I don't know. I was kind of distracted by the new item we just got since I've never actually seen this one. But I'm probably just gonna check my Steam page here to see what achievement I got. I'm kind of curious now. But anyways, yeah, a Satanist kit for people who love to play the game Satan. for only $5.99. All cool kids want to be friends with Satan, the literal board game. No, this one doesn't even need a... This one doesn't need a sense, so I can just say this one normally. Yeah. A Satanist kit. For only $5.99. All cool kids want to be friends with Satan. Okay, moving on. Perfect. We are so smart. SMRT. Yeah, why don't we see if some secret items have spawned in yet, and if they didn't, I'll just get some more money and come back later. Hey, give Valerie.
Money.
Thank you. Good old, please wait. What's it going to be today? Yeah, they spawned in, and we can afford them. Yeah, I'm feeling like this one should do well. Okay. A bag of regular Coca-Cola. Good old Coca-Cola. These times weird experimental substances with horrible side effects, Coca-Cola has become the new vanilla of drugs. Perfect. Yes.
Catch you later.
Oh, and that decreased our smartness, so, like, now it's higher than average still. Yeah, I think that actually increased both our boldness and fun, but still, that was actually pretty funny how we just got something that seriously increased our smarts, and then we immediately got something that decreased it. So now it's like still higher than average, but you know, it's still not as high as it could be. Anyways, yeah, have a good one. Let's keep moving. Okay, wonder what tertiary character we're gonna get this time.
Let's do this.
Oh, the Slayer! Nice. Anyways, you find the stairs? Oh, we've actually already seen all of this. Anyways, we went with the other one last time, so... why don't we go with Party Smith this time? Why not? A Party Smith? How is being able to craft a wicked party for nothing going to help me slay the werewolf of Wall Street? Oh well, I already committed to bring you along. I suppose you can be my scrappy comic relief. Clearly the Slayer is on a initiated in the mysteries of the Party Smith, you set out to prove her wrong. By organizing a party so baller that only a fool would miss it, you managed to lure the werewolf of Wall Street out in the open. But what he doesn't know is that the guest list for your party included basically just a fudge ton of knives and wolfsbane. The wolf dies how he lived, high as balls on Coca-Cola. Yeah, balls as in the mysterious balls that are floating in the sky. It's kind of creepy. They don't have eyeballs, but they feel like eyeballs. It's unnerving. Is this related to the Coven? Is the Coven on another one of their world-saving adventures? They are, aren't they? Man. Alright, well, that was probably a fluke, but I'll hit you up if we do a sequel or a spin-off. And let me know if you want to sit with me at lunch again. I will, Slayer, I will. You probably won't, but who knows? The road is a crazy place for your top-notch party smithing you game +4 fun. Nice. Okay. Week 2, evening. Okay then. So... just in case, I'm gonna try and get some money up in case whatever secret ending. If this item we bought does give us a secret ending, I'm just gonna get some more money up. Just in case, you know, we fall off it or something. But anyways, let's keep going. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs, mining some bitcoins. That is supposed to have something to do. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has any fudging idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which is equal to +$2 million, which is unfortunately equal to 2 monster dollars, so +2 money. Nice. You spot Vera at the computer next to you, deep in contemplation. You offer her a penny for her thoughts. My thoughts... Okay. My thoughts are worth significantly more than a penny, but I'll invoice you later. I'm trying to launch a new, legitimate business venture. I'm sorry, I mean, scam. Yeah, I took after Eddie when naming things. From Ed, Edd and Eddy. That was one of my favorite shows growing up, but I hated how the Eds never won. Except for the ending, but I didn't like that. I don't like how Eddie turned into a good person. I know I'm kind of just writing fanfics now, but I do genuinely feel like that's something Vera would say. But I'm not sure how, I mean, aside from like opening up and exposing some of her favorite childhood shows, but that's beside the point. That's something I think she would say. But anyways, moving on. But I'm not sure how best to recruit customers. I'm sorry, I meant to say gullible suckers. Again, Ed, Edd and Eddy, one of my favorite shows of all time. I've got no trouble finding victims in real life. My snakes use their tongues to smell weakness. Oh, okay, that's neat. How afraid should I be right now? But snakes can't use their tongues on the internet. I know, I was surprised by that as well. So, any ideas? A fashion banger ad that says, you will literally die if you don't click this ad right now. Or a post on Reddit asking for suckers to join your new scam. If they're really suckers, they'll join anyway. Okay, so one of these is definitely smarts. Don't know why I said charm there. No wait, this might actually be boldness, which is also pretty low. Actually, yeah, this one is probably smart, so let's go with this one. Oh, nice, that was boldness. Nice, so I guess that other one was for money. It was probably creativity. Anyways, let's keep going. Intriguing. I admire your lateral approach to the problem. People are looking for scams claiming not to be scams, but if a scam actively admits to being a scam, people will assume it's not one. Good old-fashioned psychology reverse. Wait a minute. Because why, after all, would a scammer admit to being a scammer? It's perfect. Well, I mean, there's Eddie from Ed, Edd and Eddy. He actively called his scams on several occasions. I mean, come on, Vera, you've watched that show. Sorry. With that taken care of, all that remains is to set up the rest of my scam. I'm off to buy 30 pounds of butter, some gold spray paint, and a very large rubber duck. At this point, again, that is something straight out of Ed, Edd and Eddy. She truly is a true Cartoon Network fan, isn't she? It must have been wild to watch Cartoon Friday with her the enthusiasm, her still child self included. And all that enthusiasm, except for the part that still loves Ed, Edd and Eddy, that's still inside her. Okay, moving on. At this point, you've learned not to ask about statements like that. You gain +2 smarts into plus and boldness. Nice, we needed some smarts, clearly. Anyways, week 3 morning, and I think you all know where this is going. To the library, let's get some money, yay! That day you spend some time on the library species, managing your start kicker. You receive lots of people with sentimental video and with sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice! You gain plus 100,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover cost, and you keep only +2 money. Okay then. You notice Vera standing in the corner, peed. what looks like a fresh braid on the back of her head is actually two of her snakes fighting. Poison's flying everywhere. Oh, I'm okay. It's just Hissy and Bob having another disagreement. It happens. This time they can't decide whether Miranda's domain should be called a kingdom or an empire. And it's like, who cares? And it's like, who cares? I'm telling you, if they weren't my hair, I would sell them to Thailand, where they eat snakes. Sorry, Farah, they're your hair. How could you say that to your own snakes? Are you just saying this because Scott cheered on your snakes again? Are you just angry at that? I know you don't like it when Scott does it, but come on, he's trying. Just don't blame your snakes. They're good snakes. They're good locks of hair. Please don't. Anyways, what? Am I going to help her with that? Oh man, I actually do genuinely like her snakes. They don't really have that much personality on her sprite, but still, I like how the game sometimes acknowledges them and gives them little names. I like it. It's cute. Anyways, moving on. Decapitate them to set an example. You could totally rock some bangs, or snakes get feisty when they don't have jobs. Put them to work building your evil empire. Okay, so unfortunately our money's pretty low, and this is definitely a option related to money. But this one's definitely boldness, so sorry snakes, but I must get with Farah. It is my destiny. I mean, in all likeness, I do not think ever going to get Farah this round, but worth a shot. Oh no, that one must have been like smarts or fun. Yeah, that one was probably smarts. Oh man. Bangs are for freshmen. I'd be a laughingstock. Can you imagine demanding a ransom from the United Nations with bangs? They won't even take money from someone with bangs. Not even a hobo would take money from someone with bangs. I'd rather become a hobo than someone with bangs. I'd rather go bald. I'd rather scalp myself. I'd rather go bald, scalp myself, cut off my head, and put my head in a toilet. The disc goes on for 10 more minutes. It's prominently featured. It prominently features. Did she seriously make a yo mama joke in the middle of all that? Man, I'm actually kind of curious now. What was it? I mean, like I still love my mother and all that stuff, but I am genuinely kind of curious now on what Monster Prom's take on a yo mama joke would be now. I mean, I still love my mom. I mean, to be honest, I do genuinely love my mom. Just, again, it's not necessarily about my mom. Just, I'm curious on what they would do with a yo mama joke type of format or type of situation where a character had to make a yo mama joke. But anyways, let's just keep moving. Lose -2 fun and -1 charm, and any desire to have bangs. Well, that's a good thing because I don't really think Amira can have bangs. Actually, I mean, just look at that. Actually, she could have bangs. Yeah, I think the fire might reach down low enough. But anyways, let's go see Coach. Coach, I need some advice here, please. You're about to take the first bite of your delicious cafeteria lunch when Coach appears out of nowhere. Stop! You can't eat that. You're not warmed up yet. Do you want to strain your jaw? Strain your esophagus? Pull your intestines? I thought you kids better than this. Come on, stand up. Let's get your food on. You look disappointed. Don't worry, little buddy. I'll let you do the workout. We've got 2 options. Playing with your food, specifically playing football with your food, or an absolutely ridiculous number of push-ups. Yeah, why don't we play with our food? Why not? Coach helps you set up your peas and mashed potatoes in a classic football formation, and you renovate them with forbidden magics. Perfect! Now the food are all warmed up, they're ready to take the nutrition all the way to your end zone. The end zone is your stomach, and eventually your butt. The food throws down the most intense football game ever. It all comes down to a controversial call by the broccoli ref. You turn around to find the whole rest of the cafeteria watching your game and betting on the results. They're even more entertained when you command all the players to dive into your mouth. You game plus 4 fun. Nice. Okay, week 3 evening. Hey, let's see what happens this time, and actually gotta get that money, yay! So let's see what happens this time. That day spend some time on the library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it paid off, so fudge it. You gain plus 2 money. Later, you, Vera, and Miranda meet to prepare your class for your case for your ruthless rhetoric class. Your scenario for the week: monsters finally rule the world, but puny humans still demand equal rights. How will you deal with such audacity? 14-hour workday, media censorship, start a fictional war. Ugh, that sounds like so much work. Can't we just throw money at them? Oh, or cake. I heard you. If you let them eat cake, they calm down. I heard if you let them eat cake, they calm down. They sure do, Miranda. They sure do. Just only Miranda could say that. Only Miranda. That's why she's one of the best characters in the game, like I already said. What about you? Do you have any ideas? You're not one of those group members who just lets everyone else do the work, are you? No, totally not. I mean, who would? Okay, so just remember the 3 R's. Relocation, reduction, and reinterrogation, or the problem is that they're not happy. So let's repress them into happiness. Okay, that'd probably be creativity, so since it's kind of like, I guess, an abstract answer, or it could be fun, I guess. But anyways, I'm kind of curious to see what this one is, so let's go with it. Nice, that was smarts. Guess the Satan's kick helped us, and the Coca-Cola did not. Great. You propose setting up safe havens for certain model humans where they can enjoy equal rights. But the safe havens are actually propaganda factories designed to show that monsters are naturally better than humans. After that, indoctrinated humans are sent back into the wild to spread the correct idea. It's a good plan. But what about the ones that won't buy it? We'll need to get the food for the safe havens from somewhere, don't we? Well, we need to get the food for the safe havens from somewhere, don't we? Man. Renda's cost-effective thinking convinces Vera, or at least scares her enough to concede. I never thought I'd see the day where Miranda scares Vera, but guess there's a first for everything. At the very least, Miranda finally managed to beat Vera. Hooray for Miranda, everybody. Anyways, moving on. You gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts. You're so smart and strong. It's much better than those puny humans, right? Okay, so. And Valerie's in the library. Okay, well, we already have more than enough items, and I highly doubt that not spending a single lunch period with Vera is a good idea, so guess we should probably go see another scenario. Actually, yeah, what can we do here? Don't really want to go to class, our smarts are already pretty good enough. I'm actually kind of stumped right now. No bonus increased. Sorry, I'm kind of taking long, but why don't we go to the auditorium? Because then you get to see this beautiful image. This is genuinely one of the best images in the game, in my opinion. But anyways, moving on. That day while we're rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have decided to give you some figurative oral Shrek. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. Yeah, +2 creativity. Nice. Later, you see Vera cackling to herself in the hallway, which is whatever, but you might as well find out why. Just practicing my prom team acceptance speech in my mind. It's not like the title bears any meaning whatsoever, of course, but I really do consider the whole thing way beneath me. However, considering how much meaning other girls put on it, I can't risk some uppity batch thinking she's better than I am. Plus, it's not bad branding either. I could see using a victory to start a line of successful prom queen accessories guaranteed to get you the win. Perfect prom shoes, the right makeup, fancy knives to take out your opponents. Speaking of which, I assume this goes without saying, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. I'll be doing a blood ritual to ensure my win. Of course she will. I still haven't found the exact details yet, but I'm optimistic that at least some of the items will be found in the shop. The only question is where exactly I can find the details for a proper blood ritual. Well, I mean, I actually do. Actually, we do have an item for this. So, actually brings me to an interesting point. So normally when you go to the auditorium, your classmates are dressed up in these fancy play costumes, but Vera isn't dressed up in one of those right now, which leads me to believe that we just discovered a natural secret ending. But here's the other thing. This only happened after we got that little Satan's kit from Valerie's shop. So I'm actually kind of curious now. The gifts that keep on giving actually give you event items, because if this is one of them, then that's actually pretty cool. But again, at the same time, she didn't actually mention it, and usually in the secret endings they mention the item right away, but if this was actually involved, that'd be pretty cool if I'm being honest. But anyways, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just a natural secret ending, but there's a slight chance it was actually triggered by our little Satan's kit, so let's just keep moving. Okay, anyways, why don't we ask the Coven? They're witches, they know all about blood magic, or literally just search the internet. Like, that's literally what it's there for, and our smarts is the highest one, and this is probably creativity, so why don't we just go with smarts. Nice. Guess the Satanist kit and the cocaine. Guess the Satanist kit helped, and the cocaine. Sorry. Oh my goodness. I've just said a bad word twice. Now the censors are hunting me down even more bloodthirsty than they were before. Now they're 2 times as bloodthirsty. Now 4 times as bloodthirsty, because I said a bad word 2 times. Oh no. Coca-Cola, I mean Coca-Cola. Okay. Sorry. Enough goofing around, let's keep moving. Enough goofing around, let's keep goofing around. Monster Prom, you bring out the simultaneous best and worst in me, don't you? And all of us, really. Okay, anyways, moving on. Oh, right, good call. She looks so embarrassed, too. This moment's just too perfect. Sometimes you get so caught up in the grand scheme of exploiting blood magic to secure petty victory that you forget all about the little things. You and Vera skip her over to the library to put the school's computers to good use for once. For real, does anyone at the school use school resources for educational purposes? Also, you say hi to Valerie. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Valerie. Hey, yeah. Since, she's in the library right now. Anyways, moving on. Let's just search blood magic to guarantee prom queen victory over basic batches to maintain social status. That's pretty clear, right? Couldn't possibly be clearer. Seems like we're gonna need the blood of a former prom queen, the tongue of a goat, and the earrings of an ancient goddess. Not exactly stuff that's going to be lying around, but when you're destined to be prom queen, you make it work. Not that I'm destined to be prom queen, or I wouldn't have to do blood magic in the first place, but hey, when you want to achieve greatness, you make your own destiny. You check the shop, I'll grab goat, and we'll meet up in the bathrooms to cut its tongue out and get this party started. Sounds like party indeed. You gain +2 fun and +1 smarts. Nice. So, well, looks like we're on the route to a secret ending now. So, anyways, why don't we check out the tertiary cast again? Okay, I wonder what the Wolfpack's up to this time. Probably the same stuff we saw last time, but, who doesn't love the Wolfpack outside of, anybody? I couldn't figure out where to say anybody or nobody because I said, who doesn't love the Wolfpack? Actually, yeah, I kind of had a bit of a brain part there, but let's just keep going. You're about to dig into a delicious bowl of beef jerky when you see the Wolfpack across the table, panting at you.
What's up, noob?
Yeah, yo, dog, can we have some of that beef jerky you got there? We love meats that have been jerked. Come on, we'll totally trade you anything from our lunch. You can have this dead ferret, or this half-chewed telephone receiver, or...
Well, one of them is talking. Yep. The others just straight up eat your beef jerky. You hit their noses with a newspaper, but it's too late.
Whoops, guess we got shit after all, huh? Which of our foods do you want, dog? And we've already seen this, so why don't we check this out? Nothing. Give me my beef jerky back. Now. But we already ate it. It's in our stomachs.
That's a weak excuse if you've ever heard one. You dive into the leader's mouth.
Stop rooting around my stomach.
You're too busy rooting around in his stomach to reply, but that seems like a pretty good response on its own. You climb back out of the pack leader's mouth, beef jerky clutched triumphantly in your teeth, also along.
So hungry.
Your classmates break into a slow clap that soon becomes a standing ovation. Sometimes you've got to fight for your right to jerky. You gain +4 boldness.
Nice. Okay, week 4, evening. Okay. And...
Let's do this.
Hello, my name is Please Wait. I like money. And we've actually seen this exact thing already. Okay.
As you survey the library, you notice Vera, whose snakes are hissing and spitting as she glares at her computer monitor.
This shot is getting so old. Every time I go on the dark arts forum, I have to deal with Shrekist trolls, trying to call me out and prove that I'm a fake dark arts girl. Oh yeah? Do you like Lich King so much? Name 3 of their earliest curses. You probably just take pictures of yourself with cursed artifacts to get attention. Neat, this actually kind of ties back into the whole ritual we did a while back. Neat. As if I can't want to murder people in obscure cult ways just because I'm female, please. I'm so sick of dealing with this Shrekist bullshit when all I want to do is use magic to make people suffer. I don't even know what to do. You should write a heated essay to crying Shrekism. An essay so heated it melts the eyeballs off anyone who reads it. Or you don't need to prove your love of the dark arts. Just go out and enjoy them. And I should totally come with you. Okay, So this is probably charm. So yeah, why don't we go with this one? I assume this one is boldness. Oh, nice, that was smart, actually. Guess, like I always say, the little Satanist kit helped, and the Coca-Cola didn't. Nice, okay. That is an excellent idea. I can start by giving background context and talking about RuneGate. When that siren published a book of runes and everyone got way too obsessed with looking at the eyes of all the men she's drowned, and then go on to explain that this is what women in the dark arts face every day, and that no one believes we can use curses. And that's where I'll lay in the curse that will melt everyone's eyeballs out. I think I'll start by talking about how hard women work to be taken seriously from their actresses. Then I'll move on to explaining how dangerous Shrekist attitudes are, while having the flames consume their pupils.
Quick as a fierce feminist flash, Vera has published her essay online. It goes far with literally impossible speed. Well, I mean, nothing's impossible in Monster Prom. An essay that literally melted my apples out. So painful, so dark artsy. This gal really knows her stuff, writes one chupacabra. I will never see woman as unworthy of the dark arts ever again, says a formerly Shrekist sea serpent. I will never see woman at all. I will never see anything. I have no eyeballs. Whoa, okay, this guy, Shaka Noel, writes the lich because he's blind now and can't see the keyboard, which you assume means I may have lost my vision, but I gained new perspective.
Wow, I had no idea how many minds I could change just by my writing. It's like they say, they have no serenity to accept the things you can't. Biggest brass was nice. One person can make a difference, Farah. One person sure can. Look, Buzz feasting on brains published an article about the 10 most savage points in medicine and also how to make your corona stop melting down your face. Buzz feasting on brains. That's actually a really good one. It's kind of forced, but you know, it kind of knows it's forced. I like it. It's cute. Anyways, moving on. Let's read it together.
Ooh. Oh, the friends who help people with eyeballs together. Go to prom together? That's a thing, right? Whatever. Plus 2 bonus and plus 1 phone are yours.
Nice. Okay, week 5 morning.
Let's do this.
Okay, and actually, we don't know where we're going this time. Again, we've already seen this one. I'm wondering if we just kind of ran out of stuff. I don't know. Yeah, and to do at the library, I mean. I don't really know. But anyways, moving on.
In the course of your activities, you come across Vera and Polly hatching yet another scheme.
Oh boy.
You sneak a little closer so you can eavesdrop.
Hi.
Listen, this has been a fruitful partnership so far in terms of making people look like imbeciles. But I think it's time we monetize. Sick burns don't buy fresh outfits. Yeah, fine, whatever. I guess I could use some new songs or whatever. But like, I don't want to stop making people look dumb just so we can make money. I don't want to sell out. Personally, I can't wait to sell out. But you have a point. You can't sacrifice our brand. The question, of course, is how do we do both? Yeah, how do we get rich off yanking people's chains? Look, careful with your choice of words, Polly. What? Chains are a big thing for ghosts. Of course.
They don't seem to have any immediate ideas. Maybe you can offer a solution?
Perhaps. Okay. Why don't you make up a phony workout craze? It worked for Frank Plates, the inventor of plates. Or, oh man, do I have a great prank for you. I call it stealing. Okay, that one's definitely boldness. This one could be smarts. Yeah, I'm going with this one. I think it's smarts. Oh no, that one was creativity. No, Vera's upset with us. No. Oh man, I'm just so embarrassed. I knew for a fact that other one had the boldness, but I was so, I guess, hyper focused on the idea that other one could be smart, just because it sounded kind of smart. I went with that. I'm just genuinely embarrassed now. Oh, okay. Wow, a fake workout craze. How far that right between leg warmers and pagers under things that were a great idea in the 1980s. Sorry, not sorry, but Darrison Inc. is dedicated to exploring only the most innovative fields of humiliation. Yeah, nobody falls for that fake workout stuff anymore, because, like, everybody already knows the one foolproof way to get tight size and a delicious brass. Brimping! You've heard of brimping, right?
You have never heard of brimping. Time to make a swift exit before you look even more of an idiot. You lose -2 fun and -1 creativity. No.
Okay. Well, looks like we're on a redemption mission now. Oh, look, the wolf pack. I wonder what they're up to.
You puff yourself up, hoping to look as big and tough and sporty as possible as you take your seat next to the wolf pack.
Hey, you know what it means that you took a seat at the wolf pack's table?
Well, it probably means that you don't care that much about finding which love interest you're pursuing, and or that table was already taken.
Yes. It means you're now one of us. Don't get us wrong. The second lunch is over. When we 100% will go back to hating you because you're weak and not at our level, brah. But now you might as well enjoy living your best werewolf life to the max. Sometimes you like to stick with just a classic blankety hating all other monsters, but other days we like to be aggressively inclusive. And you caught us on an aggressively inclusive day. Yeah, bro. So, what classic werewolf activity would you like to do in these brief, glorious moments in which we get to be part of the TEAME? In which you get to be part of the TEAME.
Breaking the spelling of team probably isn't a classic werewolf activity. Better go with something more like
howling at the moon or practicing Ikebana, the ancient Japanese arts of floor arrangements, just super wolfy. So again, I've actually gotten the situation already, but I actually went with Ikebana, so let's see what howling at the moon gets us. We love howling at the moon, we love howling at the moon, but flirting with the moon is even better. Let's go outside and flirt with the moon right now.
You head outside where the moon isn't where it's visible in broad daylight, because why the fudge not?
Actually, sorry to kind of nitpick the game, but that is actually a thing. There are days where you can't see the moon during the day. It's not necessarily confined to just night, but just a small nitpick. Kind of figured the game could have mentioned that, you know, the moon is still out in the day, but still, sorry. It shouldn't be going on about this stuff, but anyways, moving on.
You kick things off, telling Moon that you're sorry to bother her, but you just wanted to say how much you appreciate the way she controls the tide so gracefully. Then Wolfpack steps up and continues in the charming yet respectful tone you set.
Hey Moon, is there a mirror in your pocket? Because I can see myself in your pants.
Oh, man.
I'm not even gonna comment on that.
Lol, never mind them.
Exactly, narrative, exactly. Hey Moon, are you an astronaut? Because your breath is out of this world and I can see myself in that too. Actually, are you an astronaut with a mirror in your spacesuit?
Suddenly, a piece of paper wafts down from the sky. It appears to be a letter, and it reads, Dear, please wait. Thank you for respecting my boundaries and not using a crude opening line before we've even gotten to know each other. I'm very flattered and appreciative. Thank you again, the moon.
Huh? I guess maybe it was a good idea to be respectful to women. Yeah, I think maybe it's a good idea to be respectful to women and treat them like people, even when sometimes they're the moon and not people. Yeah, being respectful to women is the best. Let's get some pussycats by being considerate and respectful. Oh.
And with that, they're off. You hear laughter and look over to see Vera and Polly deep in conversation. A letter from the moon?
Actually, hang on, let me do their voices. A letter from the moon? Classic. Can't believe they fell for it. The only thing better than a good prank at someone else's expense is a prank that also teaches valuable lessons about being slightly less douchey.
Well, that makes way more sense than the moon actually writing a letter, but you still gain +4 charm for not being disgusting.
Nice. Yeah, the high road is rewarding, folks. Okay. And man values at the library, which means we can't make any money, Yeah, why don't we go back to the auditorium and we can see Amiran's beautiful image. Anyways, let's see what happens this time too. That day while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forgot your lines. It's terrible. But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines. And it's marvelous. Somehow it answers the pathos of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something, since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. Gain +2 creativity. Nice.
You find Vera up in the lighting booth, stroking a white cat and glaring at the other students on stage. Ah, boy. Where did she get that cat? Did she steal it? No time to wonder she's talking to you.
Oh, and I think this is actually the first time we've seen Vera in her play costume, so, yeah, I'm actually pretty surprised by this, but I like it. I don't think she's necessarily a plague doctor, because, you know, Polly is a plague doctor. I know this is kind of sudden, but this is genuinely the first time I'm seeing this, but it really does suit her. It just shows just how she really does treat herself like a girl boss, you know, with respect and stuff. I like it. I'm not sure who she is. I think maybe she's actually meant to be a warrior, if anything. Yeah, that actually does look right. I think she's a warrior. And yeah, I like it. It shows that she has confidence and stuff. Kind of also shows that she doesn't really care about looking cute and cuddly because, I mean, why would she? I like the costume. It shows her character well. It has personality, and that personality is hers. Okay, anyways, moving on. Look at those ants down there, frantically rehearsing for the talent show. It means so much to them, which is why I intend to take it from them. That skunk Elvira was so full of herself when she won last year, with her stupid self-immolation trick. Well, I'll soon wipe the charred smirk off her undead face. The only question that remains is, how? My body is flawless and my talents are matchless, but I don't like to leave things to chance. Tell me, so that I can blame it all on you if things go wrong. How do you poison all the other contestants in the talent show? I'd send each of them a box of chocolates, but instead of chocolates, it would be snakes, or I'd give them lead poisoning, like from bullets. I'd shoot them, is what I'm saying. Okay, so this one is probably creativity, but this one's definitely boldness, so let's go with it. Nice! Okay, your plan is almost as senseless and brutal as my last family reunion, which is why I like it twice as much. Nice! We don't even need to shoot their entire bodies, just their faces and legs. We want them to survive, of course, so that we can invoice them for the bullets. That plus whatever money we get from pawning that glorified Morningstar they call a trophy means we might even make a profit on this. Yeah, I'm liking this more by the moment. Nice.
You're not sure you're comfortable with how much she's saying we, but at least she's not saying you. You gain +2 charm and +1 boldness.
Yeah, not to brag or anything, but I'm feeling pretty good about this run. We might actually get Vera this time. Although probably not, if I'm being honest. But anyways, let's go get some more money, eh? That day, spend some time with the library's PCs, mining some bitcoins, and we've already seen all of this. Great.
As you walk down the hallway trying to beat a level of Bone Crush on your phone, you run smack into Vera, also engrossed in her phone.
Sure, feel free to read over my shoulder. You won't understand the charts anyway. Miranda's been mouthing off about being a princess again, and that's so amazing.
Pathetic.
She's a princess underwater. You know what's underwater? Sea slugs and fish shot. You know what's not underwater? This school. Why should birthright matter when there are so many other factors that determine a person's worth? Their beauty, their cruelty, their business sense, and using all those factors, I've added the school into cools and uncools. Now I just need to find a way to reinforce the superiority of the cools over the uncools. Uncool students should have to carry cool students from class to class on chases, or rotting squid should be thrown at uncool students to remind them how uncool they are. Okay, let me think here. This one's probably boldness, but this one might be smarts or creativity. Actually, yeah, because if this one's smarts, then this one would lose to it. But if it's creativity, this one would win. So I'm kind of at a bit of an impasse here. No, I'm going to go with this one.
Oh,
Nice, that was boldness.
not bad.
Thank you, Vera. It's true. The uncool students should really start taking responsibility for being the worst. And Miranda uses fear-mongering tactics all the time. She shouldn't have a stranglehold on that, so to speak. And maybe I could throw squid at them, and then sell a squid repellent. That way, I could profit off their humiliation.
By the end of the week, most students have at least a black eye or 8. Some students are spiders from being bombarded with squid. Vera, meanwhile, has created a thriving startup based on the distribution of squid repellent. Turns out dead squid being used as projectiles aren't really repelled by sin. But it also turns out the student body at the school is really gullible. Of course they are. Vera gains money and status, and you gain +2 money as royalty for your ideas and +1 smarts.
Nice. Okay. I'm sorry, Kota. I guess I should have we might chance to see what happens. Again, I highly doubt we'll actually get with her, but it's worth a shot. Plus, again, if we do get rejected, not to spoil anything, but the image that happens when you get rejected by Vera as Amanda, I commentated on a previous stream, but I feel like it's worth bringing up again. So let's just hang out with Vera this time. Oh, and we get to see Scott too. Nice.
Watching Vera eat is usually pretty and disturbing. Her snakes eat at the same time as she does, but at least it's usually quiet. This time, however, Scott is doing his best to change that.
Go, Lifty, gobble that mouth. No, match out for Wiggles coming up from behind. Use that tongue, go!
Okay, he does this every week or so. Whenever my snakes need a meal, he seems to think snake eating contests are a competitive sport. Also, I don't think he realizes that an actual snake eating contest will probably involve people eating snakes. I tried charging him for tickets to get him to stop, but he actually pays to do this. He keeps track of each snake's statistics on a little index card. He even gives them names.
Go Slither, go Bendy, go Sanchez, go Snake!
Theirs aren't their names. God, no matter how much he pays for the tickets, it isn't enough.
This seems like a really tense situation. You resolve it in the only way you know how, by putting your mouth and yelling.
Boring. This is nothing compared to earthworm eating contests or snake, eat that food and stay awake. Sorry, Scott. I love to cheer with you any day of the week, but I'm very, I think, close to Vera this time. Please forgive me, Scott. Please forgive me.
Nice, she's liking us more now. What? There's more exciting sports than snake eating contests? You gotta tell me about it.
Oh yeah, earthworm eating contests are literally crawling with suspense. And even better, they're going on all the time, with thousands of players in each game.
Thousands? What? Where's the game? Where do I go?
Anywhere there's dirt.
Anywhere? There's dirt in so many places.
So many places that aren't here. Get going. Sports that game or whatever.
I will, Vera. I will.
I swear, one of these days, I'm going to decide choking on this food in a sport and die. Sorry, I had some trouble reading that text there for some reason. Just, like, I realized I read it wrong, but, you know, at the same time, I can't just reread it to make sure. Just because it sounded like something she would say, I think. Or maybe I was having a brain fart. Sorry for the awkward pause. I'll just keep going. Sorry.
Well, you hope Scott doesn't actually die. main thing on your mind right now is how Vera's smiling at you. Nice!
Alright, last day. Here's to hoping we can get a vape with Vera. And I think you all know where we're going for this one.
Hun, let's get some money, eh?
And we've already seen all of this. There we go.
Later, you're wandering through the halls when you hear a voice from around the corner.
Hi.
Hey, psst. I seem to have accidentally turned a batch to stone with my gaze. Don't get me wrong, she totally deserved it. Who knows, it's obviously fake. Plus that nail polish, abominable. But this isn't exactly the first time I've done this, and Principal Giant Spider said if I did it again, I'd get detention. So I need to dispose of yet another body, and I thought that since you're so attractive and kinda clever. Oh, gee, thanks, Vera. It's actually kind of rare to see this side of Vera. Because, like, you know, she is kind of cold and calculating. She acts like that type, but deep down she does actually have a heart. Yeah, so that's another thing I like about Vera. I've called her a tsundere before, but I did genuinely mean it. You know, she's mean, but she does have a caring side. That's one of the reasons I do like her. But anyways, moving on. You'd be willing to cover up the literal murder I've committed. No questions asked, right? Okay, easy. We'll just dress her up in some stuff from the theater and set her up in the quad like she's a new art piece. Or, never you fear, my lovely murderess. My good buddy Mr. Hammer will make short work of the evidence. I'll even give you the nose as a trophy. Okay. Okay. Well, on the bright side, I think I've got this. No, I shouldn't jinx it. I just think this is creativity and this is boldness. Let's go with boldness. Yes! Did it work? Well, I mean, we won't be able to tell until we ask her to prom, but let's just keep going.
You don't even wait for Vera's okay before smashing up a statue. To be honest, you really just love smashing statues.
I mean, who doesn't? Brutal, though cost effective. I'm impressed. Whoa, she's impressed. Maybe next time we can skip the turning a batch to stone part and go straight to you dismembering them with a hammer. Sure thing. You don't mind, right? You better not. I've got something on you now.
Vera, we're going through a rival's dismembered fake nose at you, menacingly. This is great news. Blackmail with our Vera shows affection.
Nice.
You gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
The monster prom draws near. Alright, Vera. I unfortunately didn't get a secret ending this round. But that doesn't matter. Because I believe
Hey there.
in the power of love. And money.
Let's do this.
I'm actually kind of tense to see what she says.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
You're asking me to go to the prom with you? Oh man, rejected again. Well, this stinks. I guess we should have spent more time hanging out with her in the cafeteria then. I'm genuinely kind of upset. Now, okay, let's just keep going. What a shortcut to Lame Town. Reopening a MySpace account would be less harmful to my popularity than dating you. Oh yeah, but again, on the bright side, like I said, the image that happens when you get rejected by Vera as a mirror is just priceless, so let's just see what happens. So yeah, here we go. I think I just puked in my mouth. So, again, I don't think I need to explain this, but I'm gonna explain each of them individually anyway. So, first of all, we got Vera with that cartoonishly evil villain face, that villain laugh, just the stretched out mouth. Oh, and just the way she's walking away too. And then if that's not good enough, then we have Amira with X in her eyes, kind of slouched eyebrows and a tongue sticking out. Just, you can utterly tell that all the power's on Vera's side right now. But it's just two really good images stuck together, and I think it really works well together. Like, I don't really know what Vicky's rejecting image is like, but, you know, I think that Amira is pretty comical, especially since she's supposed to be, like, one of the cooler, the kind of signature cool kid of the playable characters. Just seeing like this is pretty humorous, but seeing Vera act completely in character, or just cartoonishly in character, I don't know, it kind of adds to it. That's just my opinion though, but anyways, let's see what happened next.
This failure haunted you for the rest of your life, and you never moved on, becoming a total and constant failure. You never succeeded at anything again, except for that time you won at Monsters Got Talent. But your talent was being a failure at love. It astonished everyone how bad you were at romance. Not any less sad though.
Oh well. Well, at least we ended things off with a little Satanist skit and a bag of Coca-Cola. Anyways, let's see what our yearbook quotes were. Please wait. Yearbook titles were. Please wait. Most likely to be tasty if eaten by other people, in Vera's quote. We're all the worst. This is not me being funny. You suck. Yeah, so guess we probably should have hung around Vera more, but after that last one, I really was kind of, I wanted to say developing, but I had a taste for the secondary cast this run, so yeah, who knows, maybe it'll go better next time. Probably not, since we're a hopeless romantic. Okay, but in all due respect, I do think we have what it takes to win this. Let's just keep moving forward. We've already seen this. They're about the Oberlin Empire into endless greatness. They own a shameless number of companies. It sounds that they're also into lots of sketchy businesses, but no one does anything about it. I mean, who the heck would try to stop Vera Oberlin? Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. He's written a book about it. Scott turned out to be a genius and became the most renowned mathematician in the country. JK became an athlete. He's still a bit of a simpleton, but as lovable and good-hearted as ever. Nice. Alright, well, that was another run, and yeah, that's it, I guess. So, I guess if anything, that was just more of an experiment, I guess. I mean, to be fair, I do know for a fact that, I mean, I've actually have seen online, you know, through just exploring Monster Prom online, that the penguin mask item does, in fact, unlock a secret ending. I don't know why it, you know, and I don't actually know if the bag of Coca-Cola does too. But, I mean, you unlock them at the same time, so I feel like it's a safe assumption. Still, though, I think I probably should have detected red flags when, you know, nothing interesting started happening. I mean, I know for a fact it's probably just my own fault we didn't get any secret endings, but still, that's kind of what I'm trying to do with this game. I'm trying to see everything there is to it. So, anyways. Yeah, so maybe next time I'll try going after... Well, actually, to be fair, I think next time I'm just going to go after the Dragon Heat ending again, because, again, I didn't just want to go after the same route 2 times in a row, especially after seeing most of the events that lead up to it. You know, each round is supposed to be its own thing, you know? But anyways, yeah, maybe next time... Or, I mean, I guess... Sorry, I'm kind of starting back. I was going to say, maybe next time I won't just help with the secondary cast the whole time. Oh, who am I kidding? I'm going to do it next time, but... Monster Prom is just meant to be a good time, so I probably shouldn't be overthinking it to this extent. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to think that there's no such thing as too much, which I guess is a pretty unhealthy thing to think. I mean, I actually no, that is just straight up an unhealthy thing to think. But I meant to say I don't believe you can ever be too passionate about something. And I guess that statement is probably good advice. I don't know. I don't know if I'm wise or not. I'm probably not. But yeah, that's kind of my thing. I like to think that being passionate about Monster Prom is a good thing, but I don't know, maybe it's just meant to be a silly, dumb game. Or, you know, maybe my passion is a good thing, because, again, I do genuinely cherish this game. But, yeah, that's 2 more runs down in the archives, down from the streams. So, yeah, this was fun. I thoroughly enjoyed this. So, yeah, I'm probably just going to call it a stream here. It's been around 2 hours, so I get to end things. So, anyways, thank you, everyone, for watching the stream, and I really appreciate it. And I hope you all have a great rest of the night. Okay, bye for now, everyone. Have a great win, everybody.